So this is the latest update for today, as you can see. So yesterday we did over 800, and in this month we have been doing close to like 10k, which is the target. Like I said before in my last video right here on my channel, our target is to make 10,000 before the ending of this month, and make more than the last payment that we had last month. Okay, so also you can also see that the CPC is also high today, and it's more than the regular CPC that most people have here on YouTube. If you check, most people that make video on access loading, their CPC are always barely $1 or just a little bit above $1, but this is double that amount. There are days that my CPC has gone high to like $4, and you can also see the level of click that we're able to acquire, and how we keep the CTR very optimal. Not too much CTR, over 14,000 page views. Okay, and I've explained how this method work in my last video, but as usual I'm still going to explain again for those of you that are new here. How we are able to like make all this income is through what I call AdSense loading, and you set it up on a server, and then you does not need to be there. You don't need to be there 24/7 or do any physical things. All you have to do is to follow how I teach in my course, how you can program the whole thing. And when you program them, just write a few lines of code to program them, and after you finish doing that, you are going to just host it on the computer on a VPS. So VPS is just like a virtual computer. Instead of you running it from your own physical computer that you can see, you can rent a VPS space online from, let's say, DigitalOcean. So the whole activity will be there on this 32 gig RAM computer. Okay, so they are all going to start coming up as different browsers and start simulating real human behavior. They will solve the internet, and they are also going to always go to your YouTube, and they also go to your website as well. So if you want to learn more on this old method, which we have been able to use to make this amount of money, then you can check my YouTube channel for the course, or also go to my website as well. All link is in the video description, or also in my channel description over here. Okay, so you can see these are the results, and I also used to share a lot of results that I've also been gotten by my students as well. This a review and testimonies, so I'm not the only one doing this. I also have students as well who are doing it, and they are also getting results from this method. So if you want to learn, just go to my website or check it out on my YouTube channel. It's all available there. So we are going to move on to the topic of this video, which is why most people stay broke even when they make money. Okay, money habits that silently destroy financial growth. That is what I'm going to be talking about in this video. Many people make money online, but they end up spending it anyhow, and they are going to end up being broke. So why are they broke? So the thing is, income is not the real problem. Many think if I make money my life will change, but some people earn money and still remain broke, and the reason is because income alone does not create wealth. So how can you solve this and not be in that issue? The number one problem is lifestyle inflation. Many people, as they make money, they increase their lifestyle. So as income increases, their spending also increase, and bigger expenses appear, and unnecessary luxury becomes normal. Those are the things that people do that implicate them financially. So more money without any control is going to be the same financial struggle. So what that means is that, let's say for example, you are someone who is making $100 in a month before, and then all your expenses in a month is $100, and you have been surviving on that for years. Then all of a sudden you get to a point where you are making like $1,000 in a month. Instead of you to keep your expenses low, you also shoot up your expenses as the same way you are shooting up your earning. So you are still going to be in the same level. You are still going to be in the rat race of living from income to income. So you need to learn how to be conscious of lifestyle inflation. The second thing is no financial plan. Many people spend first and think later. So don't spend with impulse. Okay, without a plan, money disappear quickly and saving becomes difficult, and also you cannot invest without having a plan. So every dollar needs a direction. You need to know how you are spending your money. You need to be conscious about all these things. Another problem is depending on one source of income. That is another problem. One income source is very risky when you have one income stream. So if that income stop, your bills are still going to continue and financial pressure will increase. So wealthy people usually build side income, they build investment and multiple cash flow sources. That is one thing you need to also do. Don't depend on one source of income. It's very risky. Moving on, also buying liability instead of asset is also another thing that keep people poor even when they are making money. So what is liability and what is asset? You can learn that by reading the book Rich Dad Poor Dad. But in a nutshell, liability is what take money out of your pocket, and asset is something that bring money into your pocket. So like investment and businesses. So for poor financial habits often focuses on expensive gadgets, luxury purchases and impressing people, but smart money habits focus on assets that grow in value, produce income and build long-term wealth. That is the difference between someone that is smart and someone that is poor financially in their mindset. So another issue is lack of financial education. Most school teaches how to work for money, but not budgeting, investing and building wealth. That's another issue as well. You need to also be conscious and also learn how to handle money. So invest in financial education. So let's talk about the power of delayed gratification. Wealth usually comes from patience and long-term thinking. Smart decision that also repeat consistently. Those are the three things that lead to wealth: being patient and thinking long-term and making smart decisions always and consistently. Short-term pleasures often destroy your long-term freedom. If you have money now and you cannot delay your gratification and you just end up spending the money right now, it's going to affect you on the long run. Simple habit that build wealth is saving consistently, avoid unnecessary debt, investing in skills, building extra stream of income. So all these small habits are things that can compound over time. And finally, being rich is not only about anymore, it's about managing your money wisely. So in 2026, financial freedom belongs to people who control spending, build assets and think long term. It is just as that simple. Okay, so these are the things you need to fix in your life, then try and fix them. And if you find this video helpful, then do also like and subscribe to my channel for you to learn more content like this.